YouTube, I'm Kirsty, and in case you missed NXT Takeover Toronto last night, I got you. I said I was going to do this video last night unless a typhoon happened. Typhoon happened. Ladies, you know what this is like when all you want to do is watch your sports and your wrestling, and then your man comes up and says, we need to talk. And so you pause it and turns into family time, and all you want to do is watch a wrestling. So I finished it just now. And I should be ready for work and getting ready to leave. No, guys. No, not going to do you like that. So, these are just the highlights. First match, Street Profits versus Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly from Undisputed Era for the Tag Team Championship. Some noteworthy moments were Montez drop kicking Fish and going, because that's their side. Fish does a big running knee to Dawkins. Ford does a hip drop to both Fish and then O'Reilly. Street Profits do a bonsai drop to Fish. Dawkins a European uppercut to O'Reilly, and then throws Fish over the ropes when Fish runs towards him. Ford runs the ropes to jump on Fish, but O'Reilly, who's on ringside, grabs his foot. So Ford throws Fish over and flies on both of them. Ford does a big knee to O'Reilly on the apron. The Undisputed Era guys swing drop Ford. Dawkins, at one point, picks up Fish and throws him on top of O'Reilly. All four guys went in the ring boxing, and then Montez Ford did a huge splash and cover for 3. The Street Profits retain. Yay! Next we had Io Shirai versus Candice LeRae. Candice goes after Io right at the bell. Io slams Candice into the announce table, then does a backwards body slam to Candice. Io runs at Candice in the turnbuckle, but Candice moves and throws Io over the rope, but Io grabs her hair and guillotine, or however you want to say it, her Candice on the second rope. Io does a 619 a couple times. LeRae went to the top turnbuckle to drop kick her off of the turnbuckle, and then stomps the back of Io's neck. Io does a backbreaker. Candice kicks out of everything Io's throwing at her. It really was a nice match. Until Io puts her in a submission with her legs around Candice's neck, and Candice completely goes unconscious. So Io wins due to unconsciousness. Matt Riddle, this was not on the card, but remember last week on NXT how he was supposed to fight Killian Dane, and Killian just kind of came up out of nowhere and just beat the snot out of him? Well, Matt Riddle goes in the ring, calls out Killian. Dane comes out again from ringside, not from the ramp. They fight hard. He knocks Riddle down and starts to walk up the ramp, but Riddle runs up, does a Superman punch and a big knee. The refs come out because this isn't really a sanctioned fight. Riddle just kind of hopped over a barricade and announced it. Dane does a crossbody to Riddle, but Riddle jumps on Dane's back, so Dane repeatedly slams his back into the Titantron. Then they both jump off the ramp onto some tables that are next to the ramp, and the refs break it up, so not really a winner there. Then we had the Velveteen Dream versus Roderick Strong versus Pete Dunne for the North American title. Dream comes out with the Toronto Raptors dancers and I think some players. When the match starts, Roderick just is running his mouth and Dream goes shh and puts his finger on Roderick's lips. So Roderick punches him out of the ring. Dunne does a big clothesline to Roderick. Dream and Dunne end up working together to keep getting Roderick out of the ring. Every time he comes back in the ring, Dunne and Dream get together, throw him back out. Roderick just keeps trying to grab whoever he can from ringside. He finally pulls Dream's leg and the post hits him in the groin. Roderick does a big drop kick and backbreaker to Dunn, but Dream comes in and returns the backbreaker. Dunn does a German suplex to Roderick and German suplexes Dream right on top of him. Then starts stomping both men and pulls their hands out in front of them and jumps up and down on their hands. Because, that's how Dunn do. That's how Dunn be doing. Strong drags Dunn to the turnbuckle. So Dunn has Roderick's arm in a submission, like holding it, and strongs him and brings him into the turnbuckle. Dream comes on the other turnbuckle, does a coast-to-coast elbow drop on both men. Roderick puts Dream and Dunn at the same time in a stronghold submission, but they get out. Then Dunn puts Roderick and Dream in finger lock simultaneously. Dunn pins Roderick and Dream can't get there to break it up, so he jumps on the ref to start the count, or to stop the count, and then just apologizes profusely. After that, Roderick pins Dunn, but Dream breaks it up, only to then himself pin Dunn. Velveteen Dream retains the North American Championship. Next, we had our Women's Championship fight, Shayna Baszler versus Mia Yim. Mia does big kicks and shoulder tackles. Shayna gets her in a submission, but Mia grabs Shayna's hair and uses it to flip herself from her back to flip and kick the rope. Mia gets Shayna ringside and smashes her hand with the steel stairs. Shayna returns the favor with stomps on Mia's finger. Back in the ring, Mia has many takedowns to Shayna and puts her in the tarantula on the ropes. Mia gets Shayna on the top turnbuckle and does a huge flip with both of them. Cover, Shayna kicks out. Shayna does the Karakuda clutch to Mia, but Mia headbutts her, so Shayna grabs her and puts her in another submission with her legs. Mia taps out. Shayna retains. I know it's a big part of wrestling, but I absolutely cannot stand tap outs. I hate them. But that's what happened. Because it's Shayna Baszler. Everybody taps. You guys, this is our main event. And see, to have our family time last night, I paused it. And then when I played it and I was watching all the matches, the feed got confused and cut off after the second fall of this match. So I just now saw who won. I had to stay off Twitter and everything, and I was so angry. I could have just fast forwarded it an hour and a half, which is what I did this morning. But I was just too angry. Not at anybody, just at my feed in general. Because family time is good. Even if it is during NXT Takeover that I've been waiting for weeks. Okay, so this was 2 out of 3 falls for the NXT Championship. The first fall is Adam Cole's stipulation, almost said stimulation, which is a classic wrestling match. There's a lot of shoulder tackles and takedowns. And do you guys remember at the last Takeover how Cole and Gargano both did sweet chin music to each other at the same time? It's the clip they keep playing. They start to do it again in the ring, but they realize the other guy's going to do it, so they just kind of hop up and down with their foot in the air, like Karate Kid. Sweep the leg. Gargano slams Cole's knee on the apron, and that's important because for the rest of the match, Cole's knee is clearly injured. Sorry, there's a gnat. You guys have gnat problems? I swear, every time I let the dogs in, 600 gnats come in. Cole does the wheelbarrow and slams Gargano on the apron. Then slams Gargano. They get back in the ring. Slams Gargano face first into the turnbuckle. Gargano does a crossbody off the top rope, but Cole gets his knees up. Both men get up, double clothesline each other. Cole tries for a second wheelbarrow into the apron, but Gargano reverses it and throws Cole into the barricade. Cole does a backbreaker to Gargano. Then he brings a steel chair in the ring, but the ref reminds him this is not a no DQ match. Like, if you use it, you will be disqualified. So he puts it back down. Gargano stands up, picks up the steel chair, and kind of just hits Adam with it. So first fall goes to Adam Cole via DQ. I love Johnny Gargano so much. So much. Okay, so while they're announcing that this is now the second fall, Gargano, who's hit Cole a few times with the chair now, just sets it up. And he's just like this, just waiting for him to get up. He's just the best. He's just the best. I love him. Okay, so our second fall is a street fight, which was Gargano's stipulation. They go into the crowd right away. Gargano beats Cole on every barricade that they have in Toronto, in the whole city or province, or it's not a state. And I feel like Gargano's being really awesome to the crowd. Like, you know when they go through the crowd and everybody like pats their backs? I don't do that. I don't really like it because I feel like these are men doing their job and putting their lives on the line for our entertainment. Like, let's just let them stay focused. But Gargano, I feel like he was really cool. Like, every time he slammed Adam, like, he'd take a selfie with somebody, or he's just the best. I love him so much. Gargano gives Cole a big boot to face, puts Cole in a random rolly chair that he just found in the city of Toronto, because I don't know what the stadium is called, and he pushes them as hard as he can into the barrier. They come to the timekeeper's area, and Johnny slams Adam through the timekeeper's area. Like, barricades come down. Gargano strips the announce table and stands on it, but Cole hits him, and Johnny then picks up Cole and throws him, no, not through the announce table he just stripped, but through the Spanish announce table. Gargano throws Cole back in the ring, brings out 2 tables and chairs into the ring. Cole comes back with a flying knee and throws Gargano into the chair. He puts the chair sideways into the turnbuckle in between the ropes, but Johnny picks him up and, like he's carrying a barrel or something, just sends Adam Cole through it, just launches him. Johnny does a submission, Adam taps. I know I just said how much I hate tap outs, but it's Johnny Gargano. It's okay. Okay, guys, it comes down to the third fall. And remember, William Regal himself had the third stipulation. No one knew what it was, unless you were on Twitter, in which case everyone saw the cage above the ring. That's the third stipulation. It's a cage fight. Not only is it a cage fight, you guys, in the cage, he has taped up kendo sticks, steel chairs, a ladder, tacks, like barbed wire is on the top. And they announce, you cannot leave the cage, like pinfall or submission in the cage. And there's so much weaponry. And just so you know, this match already got Fight Forever chants. Fight Forever was basically like the mantra of this match. Seriously. Okay, both of them grab kendo sticks from the side of the cage. They both use them on each other. They both fall, but Johnny does a kick slam and a cover, but Adam Cole kicks out. Johnny sets up the table. It turns around to grab Adam, but Adam hits him with the chair. Cole does a backstabber to Johnny with Johnny's chin on a kendo stick, but Johnny kicks out. Cole sets up 2 steel chairs like this and gets Gargano into the turnbuckle. But Gargano grabs the fire extinguisher and sprays it on Adam Cole. Then DDTs Cole into the chairs that Cole himself set up. Johnny comes with the kendo stick to Cole. Johnny and Cole both go up the cage. They see the sledgehammer at the same time. They both go up for it, but Cole super kicks Okay, hang on, sorry. Okay, but Johnny decides instead of the sledgehammer, Cole's right here, power bombs him off the cage. Johnny goes back up, grabs the sledgehammer, but Cole super kicks him when he gets back down. Cole goes up and gets a ladder and throws it at Johnny. It misses. Then Cole does a Panama Sunrise to Johnny, but Johnny kicks out. Johnny tries a submission with the kendo stick with him under the chin, but Adam Cole bites his hand. Very Mike Tyson of you, Adam Cole. Johnny hits Cole in the ribs with the sledgehammer. Johnny lays Cole out on the table, climbs the ladder to the top, but Cole rolls off the table. So Johnny comes back down and then finds some wire cutters. Remember barbed wire at the top? Okay, that's where we're going. So Johnny goes up, gets a thing of barbed wire, and Cole does not want to deal with that, so he climbs to the top of the cage. But remember, there is no escaping the cage. Cole's just trying to get away. So both men start punching each other on the top of the cage. And then both of them, remember how I said there was a table set up? Both of them fall through the table from 20 feet in the air. 20 feet in the air! Cole somehow manages to roll over, get an arm on Johnny. 1, 2, 3. Adam Cole retains the NXT Championship. How many times have I said I love Johnny Gargano? Obviously, that's who I was going for, but this match, either one of them totally deserved it after this match. Like, I was getting teary-eyed because I was just so excited and happy, and oh my gosh, this is the best match ever. So you guys, if there is one match you watch from NXT, it should be that one. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry, Ashley, it's like a 20-minute video again. But if I don't annoy you too much, feel free to subscribe. Thank you so much to all my subscribers. Love and hugs, love and hugs. If you're looking for a podcast, The Amazing Oz Banks, and I do one called Beyond Serious. It's not safe for work. And you can follow me on Twitter at always_KIRSTIE. And I will see you tomorrow for SummerSlam. I think I'm going to miss the beginning when I get off of work. So I'm going to watch it tonight and then watch it again tomorrow to tell you guys about it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Happy SummerSlam.